What's going on, everyone? My name is UnderTheRadar, and welcome back to the NPA. I have some housekeeping I have to do, and I'm very sorry that I have to do it. First things first, I realize I'm extremely behind. This is the battle that was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago that I was supposed to upload that I did not upload. Main reason for that is I have finals right now, and I had them last week as well in my classes. So for some reason, all 6 of my classes were like, hey, we're going to have finals start 4 weeks early, let you out a month early, but then I have all my other finals. So it's like I have finals for a month straight, and it's so stressful. So I didn't get a chance to actually finish this video. I didn't get a chance to record it live. I just didn't get a chance to do a lot of things. So this is going up late. I have not even played LindomAR for my week 11 or my week 12 battle. Yeah, my week 12 battle. And then no, week 11, I don't even know. I haven't played my last 2 games yet, and I'm supposed to have one of them done and scheduling my next one, but I just haven't even finished prepping for them because I've been so stressed out over school. But either way, you guys don't really care about that too much. This is my game against the Colorado Rapidash. Why you have the Seattle Drizzlies there? Don't even know. That's who I played week 1 of the P4G, which you guys already know. Let's go ahead and change that. There we go. Playing the Colorado Rapidash. That was stupid. Either way, his team that he brought was Infernape. He brought Gourgeist, Crocodile, Mimikyu, Mega Aggron, and Latios. Basically the 6 that I was expecting. He didn't bring Licky, which is really good. Didn't think he would, but it's still a big threat, just in case. He brought the team that I was expecting. Straight off the bat, I'm expecting Scarfed Crocodile, SD, Life Orb, Mimikyu, maybe a Z move, Let's Snuggle Forever. Calm Mind Latios is what I was expecting because it just like 6-0s my team. If you don't remember what I brought, let's see if I can remember. Choice Scarf Latios. Or no, Choice Scarfed Landorus. Maybe Choice Scarfed Thundurus. Yeah, Choice Scarfed Thundurus. Sub really fat Mega Heracross. Buginium Z U-turn on Ribombee. Fat Wishing Vaporeon. And then Fat Golbat. Sounds about right. Ultimately, looking at his team, leading off with Landorus has literally no drawbacks. There is nothing bad that could come from me leading off with my Landorus. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it so that way you guys can enjoy this battle. It was a great battle. It was a great battle. First time ever playing Frostfire as well, so that's pretty cool. So I am going to lead off with my Landorus, as I said, and he's going to lead off with his Infernape. Now, first thing, he could lead off with Infernape and have it be Scarfed HP Ice. I live it. He could be Focus Sash Rocks. No matter what, I want to weaken this thing, and I want to figure it out. So the best thing for me to do, in my opinion, is just to click Earthquake. Turns out I'm faster than him because I am Scarfed, and I'm going to knock him down to his Sash, and that's going to be great, but he doesn't even have Focus Sash, so even better. Let me actually move. No, not that. Stop moving, please. Why are you doing this to me right now? Please don't. If you could not, that would be absolutely great. I'm trying to move my HP bar. Yeah, that thing. I think it's like right there. Either way. I go into my designated switch in this thing, which is my Vaporeon. My Vaporeon can eat multiple hits from this thing easily and not even worry about it. But he is Calm Mind, just like I was fearing. And what's really good about this, wow, I'm just gonna do this because you don't really care. Either way, he's gonna pop off the Dragonium Z, and if this is Z Draco, I die. If this is Z Dragon Pulse, I die. No matter what, I die to this. I should have calced this in my calcing, but I didn't because I'm dumb. Either way, I am going to die here. However, this does mean a couple of really good things. Not Z Mimikyu, not Z Crocodile, and oh wait, hold on. I'm like leaving everything up on. I don't even care. Worst video on my channel. Don't even care. But I can just go into my Ribombee. I can click U-turn, force him to click Psychic, sack off my Golbat, go back into this thing, and kill him with my own Z move. That's my whole thought process. That's all I really have to do to get this big threat out of the way. And then all he'll have left, really, for offense, potentially, is Mimikyu, because his Mega Aggron and his Crocodile could both be really fat. But unfortunately, Jock goes down doing nothing, just like Jock always does. Oh man, I love Jock. But now I just get to fire off my own Z move, which is really, really good. He was expecting this to be Z Bug Buzz, but it's actually Z U-Turn, so guaranteed 100% of the time this does kill. So that's really, really good for me. So looking at his team right now, Mega Heracross can run through it, depending on the investment of that Gourgeist. If it is not Gourgeist Super, and if it is not fully Fizz-Def, it dies to 2 pin missiles. So that's really, really good for me. Really, really good for me. So right here, he's going to go into his Jed, which is the Aggron. And here, I don't have a switch into this thing. I can't let anything take the hit, especially if he predicts me and goes for like Ice Punch or Avalanche and I go into my Landorus. Cannot risk that. So here, I'm just going to get at my Sticky Webs. It will allow my Mega Heracross to outspeed everything that isn't Scarfed, and that's really, really big. So I just get at my Sticky Webs. Once these Sticky Webs are up, it's kind of sort of a matchup of me just trying to whittle everything down effectively. So he is going to go for the Heavy Slam and knock out my Ribombee. Kind of sort of sad. I love Ribombee. I shouldn't have let it die, but I had to. So here, I go into my Landorus because I know for a fact I can take an Ice Punch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Earthquake. I need to get this thing weakened for my Mega Heracross to kill it with close combat. And I didn't want to click U-Turn in case he stayed in. I didn't have a switch into it. So here I am just going to click the Earthquake button and get off a little bit more damage on this thing. He's going to frisk the Choice Scarf. He already knows I'm Choice Scarfed though, so not that big of a deal to him. Not that big of a deal to him. So as you're going to see, that is fully Fizz-Def with leftovers. Good thing is, he is not Cobra Berry. Since he is not Cobra Berry, I can knock this thing off with my Landorus and get off a good amount of chip damage, or two-shot it with Dark Pulse from my Thundurus Therian. So here I go into Thundurus, and he is going to click Will-O-Wisp. This is really good. That means that I actually have a chance to sub up on this thing with my Mega Heracross. Since he is Will-O-Wisp, more than likely he's going to try to Will-O-Wisp my Mega Heracross every single time. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I don't see why he would want to do anything aside from that. So here, I'm going to click Dark Pulse. Kind of sort of a misplay. I should have clicked U-Turn expecting him to switch out. However, if he stayed in, nothing else on my team wanted to get burnt. Nothing. So I couldn't risk it. So I did have to just stay in and click Dark Pulse. I could see where people could argue that it was a misplay, though. Gonna click Dark Pulse here. Does a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. So here's where things get a little tricky for me. I'm gonna go into my Landorus, as he's going to click Aerial Ace. So I know for a fact that he now has Aerial Ace. I get off the Intimidate, and he's at -1, and this is going to do Diddly Bupkis to me. So, what's kind of sort of good about that is now I can click U-Turn, get off a good amount of chip damage on him, go into my Mega Heracross, and expect him to click like Ice Fang or Knockoff or something of that nature. And that's exactly what I do. I get off the chip damage I need, but he makes the ballsiest play of his life and clicks Aerial Ace again. And he takes off a solid like 70% on my Mega Heracross, which is terrifying. And since I think he's scarfed into Aerial Ace, I am going to switch right back out. I'm not going to risk losing my Mega Heracross to him potentially being scarfed. And I'm going to go directly into my Landorus. And I'm going to take this Aerial Ace at -2. It's going to do, I think, 12? Yeah, 19. Close enough. I'm going to click U-Turn here. Kill the Crocodile, and now all he has left is his Mimikyu, his Gourgeist, and his Mega Aggron. I have my Landorus, my Mega Heracross, and my Thundurus. So I have some pretty good memes left up my sleeve. So I'm going to go into my Thundurus because I wanted to force in his Mega Aggron and not his Gourgeist or his Mimikyu. By going into my Thundurus, I can live an Ice Punch from this thing, and I can click Thunderbolt and put it in range of a close combat. That's really what I was going for. So, I go for Thunderbolt, puts him in range of close combat, and he goes for the Ice Punch, and it doesn't kill me, because as I said, I could live. I couldn't live in Avalanche, though. Could not live in Avalanche. And right here, I'm going to go for another Thunderbolt. He's going to live, but what this does do is this puts him in range of a Pin Missile from my Mega Heracross, so I don't take the drops, which is really, really good. Really, really good. Now, here's where things do get a little dicey. So, I go into my Mega Heracross here. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to click Pin Missile. Now, I normally don't like to say that people choke away games, or I don't like to say that people made misplays, because everything I think is very subjective. However, knowing the outcome of this game, I do think that Frostfire made a pretty big misplay right after I killed this Mega Aggron with my Pin Missile. If he had gone out into his Mimikyu right here, he won this game. He 100% won this game because all he would have to do is just spam moves against me until I died, and then he could wall the rest of my team with this Gourgeist. But he goes into his Gourgeist instead. And this gives me a chance to sub up with my Mega Heracross. If he went into his Mimikyu, I lost this game. Since he went into his Gourgeist, I know he's going to click Will-O-Wisp. I know he is, but I can click sub on the Will-O-Wisp, and this is going to give me something that could potentially win the game right here, which is really cool. So now, I'm going to go for the Pin Missile. He's going to go for the Shadow Sneak. One does not break my sub, ever. Never breaks my sub with how fat Mega Heracross is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Pin Missile here. Don't miss, which is great. And as you're going to see, this is going to do very, very close to just 50% exactly. So, right there at 50%. Right there. He's going to get his leftovers back, and he's going to get literally like 49%. So, I'm hoping that this next one kills him. He's going to go for another Shadow Sneak and break my sub, which is pretty unfortunate because Mimikyu can come in. JK, it doesn't break my sub. This is huge. This is also huge, and why I said it was a little bit of a misplay on his end. Granted, he didn't know that it too would not break my sub. But now that he knows, he could see where it was a misplay. I can see where it was a misplay, but either way. Mimikyu still has a chance to come back. Mimikyu still has a chance to win this game. If he's SD and sets up twice in my face, and I can't kill him with a Rock Blast, or I hit one and miss the other, he can actually still win this. He's going to go for the Shadow Sneak right here and break my substitute, as I'm going to click Pin Missile, because I didn't want to miss. Pin Missile is 95, Rock Blast is base 90, go for Pin Missile and I miss. That could lose me the game, because this Shadow Sneak is going to take me out, guaranteed. And now I go into my Landorus, and I need to hit 3 Earthquakes. If he sets up an SD, hits a Play Rough, gets a crit Shadow Sneak, he beats me. So I'm going to go for Earthquake right here, break his substitute. But as you're going to see, he is going to actually just click Play Rough. Now, this is kind of sort of big, because if he had clicked SD, dude, I was going to be so scared. He's going to click Play Rough, he's going to get the attack drop. So now, 2 Earthquakes will kill him, but if he sets up an SD, if he had set up an SD instead of clicking Play Rough, it was scary, but he's going to click Play Rough right here. Now, a crit Shadow Sneak does kill me. I believe I'll have to rerun the calcs, but I live, I click Earthquake, and I kill the Mimikyu. Hacks almost had me lose this game from the miss to the attack drop. It was pretty scary, but either way, it was still a really fun game. Really fun game. I enjoyed playing Frostfire. Kind of sort of sad I didn't get a chance to play, not Goffies, Swami, but I understand why. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. I'm sorry to do post-coms. I really enjoy doing live comms more, but as I said, finals and stuff, it was just really hectic. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.